Dear friends, did you know the White House Library holds centuries of untold stories that have shaped some of America's greatest leaders? From President Millard Fillmore's passion for books to Jacqueline Kennedy's cultural revival of this historic space, the library remains a beacon of knowledge, inspiring leaders across generations. Today, we're diving into its fascinating history and uncovering how it bridges the past, present, and future. Welcome to Inspire Literary Group. As we approach January 20th, 2025, America is on the brink of a pivotal moment. President Donald Trump is set to re-enter the White House, rekindling his vision of making America great again. With the nation's anticipation building, it's the perfect time to reflect on a remarkable chapter of White House history, a story that underscores the enduring legacy of knowledge, leadership, and the written word. Here's an intriguing fact. In 2024, Bible sales in the United States soared by an incredible 22% compared to the previous year. They jumped from 9.7 million copies sold in 2019 to a staggering 14.2 million in 2023. What's behind this trend? Economic uncertainty, political unrest, and personal anxiety have led many to seek comfort in spiritual reading. What's even more exciting is that younger generations and first-time buyers are fueling this renewed interest. But it's not just Bibles experiencing a renaissance. There's a broader revival in print book reading happening right now. Despite the dominance of digital media, print books remain king, holding over 78% of the global market share in 2023. And guess what? Younger audiences are leading the charge. Platforms like TikTok, especially through its Book Talk community, are inspiring a new wave of readers, driving book sales, and reigniting a love for traditional reading. In a tale that spans centuries, we see how literature has consistently been a source of inspiration, wisdom, and governance for America's leaders. From Fillmore's efforts to establish the first White House library after the devastating Library of Congress fire, to Jacqueline Kennedy's cultural revitalization that brought new life to this cherished space, the library embodies resilience, legacy, and the power of ideas. This is a story that resonates even today as we prepare for the next chapter in our nation's history. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the enduring role of books, not just as sources of comfort and inspiration, but as vital tools that have shaped the leaders of our past and will continue to influence the future. The White House Library, reflecting a renewed cultural shift in leadership and knowledge. This renewed interest in physical books and spiritual literature underscores the enduring value of traditional reading formats. As the White House prepares for new leadership, this cultural shift presents a unique opportunity. By updating and expanding the White House Library's collection to reflect contemporary reading trends, the library can continue to serve as a timeless symbol of knowledge and inspiration for the nation. Bridging past and present, a timeless connection through leadership and knowledge, a passion for knowledge. The enduring legacy of President Millard Fillmore. Dear friends, imagine growing up in a cabin in upstate New York with only a Bible, hymnal, and almanac as your reading material. That was the reality for President Millard Fillmore. His deep love for books defined his life, and at one point, it nearly cost him his life. On an early Christmas Eve morning in 1851, Fillmore heard the Washington, D.C. fire chiefs cry, "Fire! Fire! The Library of Congress is on fire!" Without hesitation, he rushed to the scene. Alongside U.S. Marines, his cabinet members, and other officials, Fillmore worked tirelessly to save what he could. Despite losing 35,000 books in the fire, Fillmore's passion for literature remained unwavering. He led the charge to rebuild the Library of Congress and secured funding to establish the first presidential White House library. Fillmore's vision didn't end there. He and his wife, Abigail, personally selected the first 1,050 books for the library. Abigail transformed the yellow oval office into a parlor of books, creating a welcoming space for guests while enriching the intellectual foundation of the White House. Abraham Lincoln, finding solace and strength in the library? Years later, during the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln found refuge in the White House library. For Lincoln, the room became a sanctuary, a quiet space for reflection amidst the chaos of war. It was also a place of familial bonding, where he would read to his children, sharing stories that brought comfort and connection during one of America's darkest times. Jacqueline Kennedy, breathing new life into a White House tradition. Fast forward to the 20th century, when First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy revitalized the White House Library. She enlisted Yale librarian James T. Babb to help curate a collection of 1,780 hand-selected titles. Kennedy's efforts transformed the library into a cultural hub, preserving the nation's heritage while inspiring future generations. Her vision for the library reflected her understanding of the power of books, not just as tools for knowledge, but as bridges to connect leaders with the wisdom of the past. A legacy of wisdom, bridging history and leadership for future generations. Dear friends, the White House Library, in its current form, stands as a profound connection between the past and the present, a powerful symbol of the enduring value of knowledge in shaping leadership. From the vision of President Millard Fillmore to the transformative efforts of First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, the library remains a shining beacon of intellectual and cultural preservation. As President Donald Trump prepares to return to the White House, the story of this library takes on a new layer of meaning. It reminds us of the immense power of ideas to inspire and guide a nation, especially in times of great change. Much like Fillmore, Lincoln, and Kennedy before him, President Trump now has the opportunity to leave his mark, a legacy built on wisdom, strength, and an unwavering pursuit of excellence. Let this timeless tale serve as a call to action for us all, to value learning, to protect our heritage, and to draw inspiration from the rich history that has shaped our great nation. Together, let's embrace the importance of preserving our nation's cultural treasures as we step boldly into the future of America. From concept to bestseller, your journey to becoming a published author begins here. At Inspire Literary Group, we're passionate about turning your vision into reality. Whether you're staring at a blank page or polishing a masterpiece, our expert team is here to guide you every step of the way. From personalized ghostwriting, collaboration, and editing to publishing services, we help amplify your unique voice and message. With deep connections to top literary agents, entertainment attorneys, and major publishers, we ensure your story stands out in the competitive world of publishing. Led by Troy Anderson, 6-time #1 best-selling author, Inspire Literary Group is your partner in transforming dreams into bestsellers. Whether it's a heartfelt memoir, an impactful faith-based book, or a powerful novel, your journey begins with us. Take the first step towards success. Contact Troy Anderson for a free consultation at troyanderson@inspireliterary.com or 949-887-1511. Learn more at www.inspireliterary.com and www.troyanderson.us. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Let us help you write the next chapter of your success story.